Hi everyone, welcome back to Mediterranean Madness in War on the Sea. Here we are, 10th of October 1940, and thanks to all your comments and advice in the from the last video's comment section. I'm actually sending the strike team back to Tobruk. The reason being, we're going to drop some supplies off to help the 1,600 troops or so fighting hard in that area to try and give them a boost as recommended by some of the comments. So thanks to that, we've got some. So you got 400, 800 supplies there. Got any more? Yeah, another 400 there. So we got about 1,200 supplies. We dropped them off here. That may give the troops fighting hard that little extra boost. There's 1,600 troops. As you can see, they are heavily outnumbered by Italian troops. So that 1,200 supplies could certainly multiply their effectiveness in combat. So the advisors led me to believe, and I have no reason to doubt it. So that is what is happening there. They are heading straight back to drop those supplies off. Here in Benghazi, we got a level 2 airfield, all looking good, and we were going to get some more fuel and supplies over here to boost that up to a level 3. Meanwhile, our Merch 2 is heading up here to Kalamata to try and well, get that under control and also get an airfield built there to see if we can start doing some raids from this side as well. And over here in Tunis, all looks well. We've got some fighters, I think, just returning to base after some brave heroics last time, shooting down some incoming enemy bombardment raids. So we believe the airfield is here in Porto San Paolo. So if we're going to send bombers up there, we'll probably need to send an escort with them as well. We've got bombers. What have we got? We've got 12 B-17s, which probably could get there from Malta. And what we'd probably have to do, we've only got 4 fighters there. How many fighters? We've got no airfields there. Ooh. We've got Algiers, we've got a small airfield. And we've got 0 Spitfires. Oh, they're Spitfires there. 6 of them already up, coming back into base. So we get those 6 Spitfires, maybe the 4 Spitfires from then, and we could send 2 groups of Spitfires to run cap over here while we send the bombers in. That's something we could probably try and do. We'll see how that works out. We'll have to wait for them to land, refuel and rearm, and a little bit of time to pass until they're ready to go again. But for now, things are okay. Down here in Tripoli, got a nice level 4 airfield, lots of aircraft ready to strike. I'm going to send a pair of bow fighters out with rockets once again. Just going to go hunting for subs because these U-boats are, well, if we're not careful, going to cause a bit of strife. So send a pair of Hornets this time. Get some rockets and get you heading over to check that one out as well. And meantime, got an airfield. Well, we've got the airfield. Anywhere down here? No. Alexandria is the closest airfield. What I might do, let's get some rockets on 2 there. They've got a range of 640. Where's that? So yeah, I'll send them over here. So I should imagine with all these ships in this area, I would certainly send a U-boat to go hunting in this area. So I'm going to get you coming over here and just basically covering off the ships, just in case any U-boats are in the area. We can maybe do a preemptive strike if we manage to catch them cold. 10:15, the Hornets are up, and I see what looks to be a wake of either a conning tower or something. What is that? Yep, it's the wake of a U-boat. Right, let's commence the attack. Oh, I think we missed. He's diving below the waves, although he's rocked and his propulsion is not kicking in. I think his electric engines were damaged and he is sinking like a stone. Dive planes are leveling off. I think, yeah, he's in trouble. Didn't get a direct hit, but enough to actually do certain damage to send him down. Confirmation, the sinking of a U-boat for 759 tons. Good stuff. Excellent, excellent. Get those returning to base from Malta. Great. One less terror from the deep to worry about. We've got the bow fighters heading towards the last sighting of one here. Meantime, at 20 to 11, the strike team has made it back to Tobruk. So let's manage the cargo then. We've got 1,634 troops. Let us drop these. Where are they? There we go. These 1,200 supplies off. I think that's all we got. That's all we've got. Right. We'll start patrolling around the harbour just in case. For now, and hopefully that. Oh yes, look at that. That really has given them the boost that the advice said. So yeah, okay. So that may not have been thousands of Italian troops. That could have been just some Italian troops with very good supply logistics and stuff backing them up. So yeah, okay, we are back in the fight there. Fantastic. Thank you so much for that good advice. Much appreciated. Meantime, how are we doing for Bogue? We haven't got anything. Can we send aircraft up from Tunis? Yes, we can. 4 Spitfires are available, plus 8 bombers actually. So let's get the Spitfires with no ammo. That gives them a 490 nautical mile range. Where will that get them? 400 and... Ooh, it'll get them almost to target. So let's head up there. We'll get from Malta... Damn, they can't go yet. Okay. From Tunis, we'll send up the other 4 Spitfires. We'll get them heading... we can probably get them to do a dogleg to catch so they can join up with this group. So those 10 Spitfires can make it together. We've had another 33 command points added, up to 73, and Malta is ready to launch the bombers. So, Malta, get those bombers heading. Oh, it's really just on the limit by a couple of miles. I'm sure it'll be fine. Enough time has passed, I can send the bombers up from Tunis as well. So we'll try and get 2 bombing raids on Porto San Paolo. Porto San Paola. Paola? Something like that. Meanwhile, our Spitfires have been dragged into conflict. So enemy fighters have probably been sent up to intercept. We've got the 4 Spitfires from Tunis. The other 6 Spitfires shouldn't be too far away. Indeed, here are the other 6 coming in. Oh, and looks like we're engaging, and it's those Messerschmitt 410s or whatever they are. Thought it might be. Well, if we can take a few of these down, and if nothing else, use their fuel up, our bombers should have an easier run getting in. Always throws me off that they've still got torpedoes animated or stuck onto the actual aircraft, so they would have jettisoned them before they engaged. It's obviously just the model hasn't got them locked on. Oh, I assume that's what it is anyway. Ooh. Cannons blaring away. We've also got a tail gunner, of course. Smoking Spitfires and smoking Messerschmitts. Dueling in the skies. So after that engagement, 10 Spitfires took on 10 Messerschmitts. Sadly, we lost 2 brave pilots and aircraft during that engagement, but all 10 enemy fighters were shot down. Hopefully, we've still got some fight in these boys. So 2 groups of 4 are now going to continue up to the base and to see if they can drive out any more enemy fighters while the 2 bombing parties make their runs. Meantime, we've got fighters coming in from Salerno, so I've sent up Spitfires from Malta who are racing up to try and cut between what could be the only defence for this bombing party. I think the Spitfires might get there. I can't divert the B-17s because they are literally they'll be on fumes as they make their way back. Right, this is going to be quite nerve-wracking. Now we're going to... Oh, they've missed the bombing rate, which is good. Right, we'll switch you to go and target them anyway. Meantime, the bombers from Tunis? Yeah, Tunis are nearing the target. Sky's cleared, thankfully, by the fighters. Right, the B-17s, you may bomb. Excellent. Is that everything? That's the other thing. Return to base. Brilliant. Didn't it seem to do anything? The level 3 port and level 3 airfield remain, but that may have done some damage. Oh, hang on. Spitfires have missed their intended target. I'll see if they can close them down. Ah, and the B-17s from Malta didn't quite have the range. Oh, that's frustrating. Anyway, we got 1 bomb run off, but yeah, they got to about there. Can we do a long range flinging of the bombs? No, we can't. You never know. Could have been in the circle of influence, but no, not to be. Right, okay. Encounter at Malta. Got another U-boat coming through by the looks of it. We've got potentially cruisers coming through there as well. Let's see, how's Tobruk doing? It's looking better. We're down to 1,277 troops though. What do we got at Alexandria? Not a lot. Well, I suppose we could load up some more. What do we got in this one? Anything? Are these guys empty? They are completely empty. Okay, they're going to Alexandria. They can load up on supplies and stuff. I suppose I could send the strike team as well. They could get there quicker, couldn't they? We'll see how that goes. Meantime, I might send some more rocket-laden bow fighters up to see if they can go U-boat hunting once again. Okay, the bow fighters are in the area. Nothing obvious yet, but we'll continue to patrol around just in case we see the white water around the breaching conning tower or bow of a U-boat. Nothing yet. A little further on, these two, unable to spot a U-boat, have spotted 3 ships, 3 destroyers by the looks of it. Let's come in and see if we can attack one. Okay, here they come. We're going to attack the destroyer at the rear and get some rocket attacks on them and hopefully do enough damage to send them down. If not, send them back to port. Hail of anti-aircraft fire. Seems to be moving incredibly slowly for this part, but still on target. It's attracting a lot of fire. Good hits. Oh, lead flight's been hit. Oh, and second flight has been hit as well. Can we kamikaze? No, we can't. 2 brave pilots and crew lost, and 1 burning destroyer midships. May not be enough. So it's a Kriegsmarine destroyer we hit. She is low in the water, actually. Yes, she is getting low in the water. It may be enough. And that wouldn't... It is enough. Wow, those 2 brave crews were able to sink a Kriegsmarine destroyer with the loss of their aircraft. Hopefully the crew may have been able to escape. Probably unlikely at that low altitude. But yes, their deaths were not in vain. So there we go. 2 aircraft attacked. Sadly we lost 2, but we sunk a German destroyer for 3,170 tons. Nice. Meantime, at just before 10 to 5 on the 10th of October, our merchant fleet is nearing Kalamata. Oh, and the bow fighters have found something. Okay, one of our bow fighters patrolling in the West Mediterranean, out of Gibraltar I believe, and spotted 2 enemy destroyers heading west. Okay. We're not going to attack. Let us report that in and see if we can get a strike team together to try and finish them off. Okay, so this is where they were spotted. Algiers, we can maybe send up a strike team. What have we got back here? Gibraltar. Probably got all... oh, Avengers. Torpedo bombers. Probably not the best. Do we go with torpedoes or rockets? Actually, Mirz El Kabir has got, I think, got wyverns as well. Okay, let's wait for them to sort of come a little bit closer so we know where they're going to strike and what to do about it. But yes, anyway, this is what I was going to do. Let's land some troops there. Kalamata is now ours. Let's get the supplies off, and the engineering, and the supplies, and the engineering, and the supplies. We may move some of these supplies down to Tobruk, actually. More supplies. Is that everyone? I think that's everything, isn't it? Yeah. Right, what does that give us? That gives us enough to get an airfield in there. That gives us enough for a level 2 airfield as well. Brilliant. So we've got 4 Spitfires, 8 B-17s and 4 bow fighters. Good. We'll start attacking from this side now. Happy days. Right. Okay. We can maybe take some of that. Should get a level 1 port in there as well. There we go. Probably didn't need to do that, but we have. We've got 3,200 supplies. Do we bring them down here? We need troops more than anything, don't we? What have we got on Malta, actually? 2,600 troops. I've just noticed we can actually upgrade Malta to a level 5. Let's get that done, as this is going to be key during this battle. That gives us 12 B-17s, 18 Spitfires, give us something more. But it just boosts the area. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Good. So Kalamata is now under our control. If we get up here to Durrës, could be a bit of a challenge past the Italian Navy and Taranto Harbour. So that will be a real challenge. But we can certainly look to start planning some attacks on these air bases. I think it's getting a bit late now. Air operations now available at 5 AM on the 11th of October, and not a moment too soon. 4 ships steaming in to Tripoli. Evaded our weak defence. Send the B-17s up. Okay, here come the B-17s. 3 groups. One is moving out to the left, the other 2 are moving straight in. It's not as bad as we feared. Looks like 2 destroyers coming in, so we're just going to try and blast along them, carpet bomb them, and hopefully that'll be enough. If not, they are not strong enough armament to actually bombard the port. So yeah, hopefully the B-17 shouldn't suffer too much. I'm praying. Quite low because of the small arms fire, and the anti-aircraft machine gun can drop, but they should be devastated from this range. First group, bombs gone. Second group, bombs gone. 2 good hits. And the bombers circle away. So 2 good hits on the ships. Secondary explosions happening. Stern hit on that one, burning brightly. This one looks dead in the water, and smoke coming from around the bridge in the midship section. That one looks in trouble. And that one is burning. Hopefully it will be... Oh, big explosion there. Good. I think they're in big trouble. Okay, the reserve wing we are bringing in, splitting off into pairs, and they'll try and bomb each ship as a pair. As the ship is confirmed kill, these are going to switch to the other one. So we're going to have all 4 aircraft targeting the one remaining destroyer still in the fight. That was a late move. Hopefully they've just got enough room to configure. First group dropping the bombs. Bombs gone from this group as well. Hopefully we get some good hits. Another good, yes, I think. That should put pay to her surely. Anti-aircraft guns still blaring away. Her pace is slowing. I think she's in trouble now. She's gone. Good stuff. And she rolls straight over, look at that. So, confirmation then. We scrambled 12 B-17s into the air for an incoming naval raid. Thankfully, it was just 2 destroyers, which we managed to sink for 2,603 tons and 2,411 tons, respectively. Whew. Panic over. You can return to base. Good stuff. But as you can see, there's lots of ships sailing through the Med past Malta. We've also got what could be cruisers. We've got the Scepter here, hopefully on the intercept path there. I changed my mind with Armed Merch 2. I saw the U-boats coming towards it, and the what I thought was going to be these cruisers coming towards it as well. So she's heading over here for the moment. Meantime, Strike Force is in Alexandria. If we can manage some cargo. Right, we can't do anything on there, but we could maybe. We've got any? Where's our? No, these are all strike teams, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to use the destroyers. So let's get some supplies on here. That's probably enough. Right. You set course back to Tobruk and see if we can't drop some more supplies off for the troops. We may just be overkill now, but we'll see what we can do. Meantime, those ships spotted coming into the west of the Mediterranean towards Gibraltar are getting very close. It was 2 destroyers, wasn't it? A destroyer and a destroyer escort they've got. Right, okay. If that's the case, let's launch Hornets with rockets. We'll launch 9, because why not? We can have multiple attacks. And see if we can finish them off before whatever mission they're on. To come and recon the area maybe, test the defences. 10 past 5, the Hornets are up and searching for the destroyer and the destroyer escort in this area. It's a bit of a early... Oh, hello. Anti-aircraft fire coming from somewhere over here. I think the second wing have spotted them, so we'll turn to starboard and see if we can spot them in the haze. We've spotted them, and here we are coming in for the first attack. We've got 2 waves coming in to attack front and rear. We've got a spare aircraft as well. Kriegsmarine at the rear and Kriegsmarine at the front. Okay, 2 well-trained crews then. Oh, only minor hits and an aircraft shot down. And the guns turned to follow them away. Meanwhile, the second fight's coming in. Oh, mediocre attacks. Was that another one shot down? Yes. So, at the end of that engagement, 4 of the 9 Hornets were shot down, sadly. and only moderate damage and minor flooding to the 2 destroyers. Is that going to be enough to encourage them to head back to port? Probably not. So from Gibraltar, what do we do? Do we send... do we B-17 obliterate them? So I'm half tempted to, you know. Just for the sake of making sure we get the business end done. Overkill sometimes is good. And secondly, I'm thinking about planning the next strike. Oh, INV-1 has made it to Tunis, and we've got supplies and stuff here. 300 troops already up on the base. What else we got? Supplies. Drop them off. Nothing there. 1,200 troops now. Do I send them on to Tobruk? I think I do. I think they go to Tobruk. Get the fuel and everything dropped off here. Another 100. We'll drop those 150 troops off. Yeah. And you sail on. Oh, it's going to be a hell of a voyage. You sail on down here to Tobruk. Meantime, in Tunis, we can bomb that out to a level 3 airfield, which is fantastic. And that grants us not much more. 6 B-17s. Right, let's get... First of all, let's get B-17s, 12 B-17s from here. Let's go down to that, which is going to be 6,000, 10,000, 10,500 pounds, and let's get them heading up there. We will get from Algiers. Let's get those Spitfires, 6 Spitfires. No, 4 B-17s as well. Right, get those heading up to cover. I might send the Tunis Spitfires up as well. By the time they are on their way, we should be able to send some Maltese Spitfires as well. Right, Malta is ready to launch aircraft again, so let's get... I'll leave some Spitfires back for defense, but we'll get those 10 up as well. So we've got loads of Spitfires up in the air. Give it a bit of time. Tunis will be ready to launch their bombers as well. And I've also launched some aircraft from Kalamata to maybe hunt down these U-boats. At 6:26, we've got Spitfires from Tunis and Malta up in the air, which we leave. Oh, hello, yeah. Enemy fighters have come up to intercept. More of those Messerschmitts. Okay, quite a lot more. Oh, hello. I got Spitfires behind them. Haha, they didn't see them coming. Well done, boys. Great surprise attack. Okay, the escort doing a fantastic job. I think just one of them left. Soon to be downed. Turning tight. Managed to dodge us on that one. More Hurricanes. More Spitfires coming in. And hopefully there he is. Downed. Fantastic. Confirmation. All 6 enemy Messerschmitts shot down. All 14 of our Spitfires ready to keep going. At 6:20, our anti-submarine patrol outside Tobruk has been dragged into conflict, which I suspect, if the guns aren't moving, they've detected something underwater. Okay, yes, we've got a submerged target over here somewhere. No I can't see a periscope. Oh, but I can see wakes of torpedoes. Steadfast is turning. How's Bulmer's? Then she's turning as well. I think we're going to be okay. It's Steadfast. Torpedoes are coming through here. Bulmer's just ventured straight behind them, and that was really close. Let's begin the attack. Now that she's had the first attack and missed, we can slow right down to keep contact, keeper. There is it, a U-boat type 7C. Steadfast can attack, while Bulmer's can keep contact on the hydrophone and then come in for a secondary attack. She begins her depth charge run. Depth charge is being dropped. Here is that U-boat. She's dived quite deep. Let's see when these depth charges sink down. With the other U-boat, so with the other destroyer, it should be able to get a reasonably good accurate depth to her. Both on the hydrophone. No depth charge explosions yet, means they are dropping deep. Oh, there we go. First one, we've got the depth right. Oh, but I think we've sailed wide of the mark. The Bulmer's also following up. Trying to get a piece of the action, it would seem. Oh, we've got the depth again. Hopefully, 2, 3. Oh, I think she's. I see them coming down. I think she's dropped too early though. Maybe the Bulmer's needs to come in. Oh, we got a depth charge coming close. Dropping down. Oof. I was hoping that knocked the propulsion out. It did not. Oh, we got a direct hit. Direct hit from Steadfast. Has seen the U-boat plummet to the bottom. Finally, after about 4 attack runs. So they made us work for it, but HMS Steadfast was able to sink another Type 7C U-boat for 759 tons. Good stuff. Okay, so what they got? Depth charges 50 and 40. Okay, got a few more runs that they can do. Right. At 7 AM, HMS Scepter has spotted something. Periscope up. It looks like we've got 3 ships. Italian destroyer, maybe. Is it like cruiser or is it one of the heavy destroyers? No, I say heavy destroyer, but a big destroyer. Yeah, they're not quite in position. We might be able to have a pot shot and see if we can hit one. Okay, there they are. We've identified them. The first one is a Soldati destroyer. The second one is a Leone. And then we've got a Z-52 at the back. We are targeting Z-52 at the back. Got a 50% solution currently. Just go to torpedoes. Yeah. We'll probably launch torpedoes in a few seconds. In fact, we're going to launch 5 of the 6 torpedoes, just keep one back just in case they come charging for us. Torpedoes 1 to 5, fire. Here come the torpedoes. We may get a snag or it may just slip behind. Oh, I think we're just going to miss. Oh no, hang on. Oh, we snagged her. Is there another one? No, I think that was the end of our run. One torpedo onto the aft of this Kriegsmarine destroyer. The two Italian destroyers are now going into zigzag to try and evasive maneuver their way out of this situation. I'm hoping, was that torpedo going to be enough? There's a good hit right on the critical area. She's slowed. The stern is going under. Hopefully there's just so much water rushing and they're not going to be able to stop it. Unfortunately, at the end of that attack, we got critical damage and critical flooding onto Z-52, but it wasn't enough to sink her. The Kriegsmarine crew did a fantastic job to just about keep her the right way up. Scepter was able to sneak away with the Leone in hot pursuit, and so Scepter may be able to maneuver for another attack onto Z-52. Meanwhile, we've got two raids of we've got some fighters coming in as well. Tunis, we could send the bow fighters up. They are obviously fighters, so we'll send them in a quick pursuit. They're not probably going to get to the bombs in time. Oh, actually, the fighters are going the opposite direction. Okay, not to worry. We've got the two bombing formations moving in. Let's see if we can knock the, what was it, level 3 port. Oh, hello. No, ignore the ships. Ignore the ships. We can always get them another time. We got level 4 airfield and level 3 port we want to hit. Right. First wave of bombers. Bombs away. Oh, that did some significant damage. Return to base. What's that? That is we knocked the airfield down to a level 3. Nice. Right. You head up to the danger point and you drop your bombs. Oh, another good hit. Return to base. And that's down to a level 2 airfield now. Nice. Okay, so that has reduced their air cover significantly. Meanwhile, at 8 AM, the two bow fighters that were sent up from Kalamata to hunt for U-boats have stumbled across something a little bit bigger. Two ships progressing through the waters, and they are moving in to attack. Trying to spot them now. Had them a moment ago, but we've lost them in the haze. There they are. We've got a Kriegsmarine light cruiser with a destroyer escort. We're going to try and hit the destroyer escort to let that light cruiser be all on her lonesome, which will hopefully allow us to come in with a torpedo attack later. Okay, here we go. It looks like a... yeah, definitely a German light cruiser. Oh, we've lost one of the fighters. Good hits. Oh, don't go in, don't go in. Oh, she went in. I think she had her control surfaces damaged. But a good hit on the lead ship, even though we lost both of the air crews. Yes, the destroyer is in bad ways. Fire's burning from almost bow to stern. The light cruiser moving away, just in case she goes boom, and there you go. We lost 2 aircraft, but the escort ship has been sunk. The light cruiser is on her own. Okay, so it's been quite an eventful last few hours. We've got these guys are heading home after we attacked them, but we lost significant damage to the aircraft and crews. Tobruk is being challenged hard now. Thanks to the supplies and the remaining troops, the 1277, there was 1600 and something when we started. They are fighting the good fight now. We've got the strike team heading back with some more supplies. We've got Armerch 1 heading to Alexandria. We've also got Armerch 2 heading there as well, just for safety. We've been able to capture Kalamata and put a level 1 port and a level 2 airfield in position, which will certainly strengthen our hold in the area. Benghazi is looking fine with a level 2 airfield there. Tripoli has come under a bit of attention, but we're able to see that off today. And if we can, we'll get that bumped up to a level 5 airfield as well. Lots of medium ships sailing through here. Destroyers and the like, patrolling and reconning, seeing what's going on. We've got INV-1 coming down here. Now they've got troops, I believe. Do they? 1,200 troops, yeah. We want to drop them off at Tobruk, but this is looking dangerous waters, so we'll get our aircraft up and try and clear these waters for her to sail through and get those troops to Tobruk, so we can finalise and cement our control over that. It's looking good. And we've bombed the heck out of Puerto San Paolo today, knocking it down from a level 4 airfield down to a level 2, and the bombers are returning to base. We'll bring those fighters back as well. Great stuff. So yeah, all in all, it's been a bit stressful because a lot's been going on, but we've managed to get some hits in, reducing the Italian airfield's range and effectiveness. We shot down a lot of enemy fighters as well today, which is hopefully freed up the area for our bombers to come in as well. Maybe Salerno and Taranto are going to be prime targets to attack. Palermo here, we've already pummeled them to the ground. Maybe we could do a surprise attack and try and capture Palermo. That would certainly put the cat amongst the pigeons, wouldn't it? Taking Sicily. So, the main thing to consider is the HMS Exeter, the York Heavy cruiser, should be available next time, plus Cornwall, the Kent Heavy cruiser. The Rest and Repair, I believe, was the other heavy cruiser becoming available, because we haven't had a weekly tick over. So we've got 78 command points to start building up our fleet. By all means, put your suggestions in the box below. If we have a look at Malta, whoops. We've just to give you a sense of how much things are. Submarines are about 10. Destroyers are probably around the same mark, aren't they? It was British destroyers. Yep. Around 10 command points as well. So that's 7 destroyers we could potentially get. A light cruiser is around 20. A heavy cruiser is around 30. A battleship is going to be out of our... Well, no, battleships are 60. Aircraft carrier, 100. So that's kind of 95 there for a Malta class. We do have... Where is it? The... Oh, yeah, 80 is the Gibraltar... is the Hermes class carrier, which gives you 20 swordfish. But apart from that, do we have any escort carriers? I think that's the only thing, isn't it? Battle cruiser is 45. So there you go. It gives you something to think about, doesn't it, when it comes to spending that 78 points. But we'll leave it there for the moment. Losses today, thankfully, have been limited to aircraft. We've lost 128 aircraft in total. And the enemy losses today, it started off with U-317, a Type 7C U-boat for 759 tons, a Z-66, a Z-52 destroyer for 3,170 tons, Z-22 Anton Schmidt, a Type 1936 destroyer for 2,411 tons, Z-7, a Z-44 destroyer for 2,603 tons, U-295 Type 7C for 759, and lastly Z4, a Z44 destroyer for 2,603 tons. So they've lost over 500,000 tons of shipping so far, 88 ships in total, and 220 aircraft lost. So yeah, almost double what we've lost aircraft-wise. So hopefully that's weakened the fighters around here, as I said earlier, and we can get our bombers in to start poking around the Italian bases. But our focus will be on Tobruk next time, trying to secure that and to try and clean these waters up to get our troops through back to Tobruk, and maybe get some of these merchant ships through back to Gibraltar. But for now, we'll leave it there. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.